Halo Mbak, gimana? Sudah selesai mengantar neneknya? Halo Mbak, hello. Okay, no students come up now because they are still working. So while we are waiting their work, I just record this. Halo Mbak, sudah selesai ngantar neneknya? Ya, good evening Mbak. Still may I say welcome to this class. Sudah selesai kerja Mbak? Oke, untuk yang baru ikut, we are discussing the last PowerPoint that we talked last week because we haven't finished yet. So the day lesson is how to inferring text. Nah, now please, I give you 2 minutes to read the paragraph 4.
Halo Miss,
Halo, sudah selesai Mbak?
udah Miss.
Oke, kita lanjutkan lagi ya. I always wait all of you until minutes. Sekarang kita lanjut ke paragraf 4. Anyone want to read this? Paragraf 4.
Slide 8 ya Miss.
Ya, slide 8.
Perhaps the most important factor in reducing the number of traumatic brain injuries, however, lies not with the players, the coach, or the administrator, but with the media and fans. Sport media producers have become accustomed to showcasing the most aggressive tackles and the most intense plays. NPL broadcasts often replay especially violent collisions, while the commentators marvel at the physical prowess of the players involved. Some sport programs even feature weekly countdown of the hardest hits. When the media exalt such as hazardous behaviors, professionals are rewarded for injuring each other on the field, and amateurs become more likely to try to imitate their favorite NPL athletes. Announcers, commentators, television producer, and sports writers should engage in a collective effort to choose glorifying brutal plays. In turn, fans should stop expecting their favorite player to put their life on the line for the purpose of entertainment. Players must stop being encouraged to trade their career, health, happiness, and their life for the sake of a game.
Okay, thank you very much. Now we will start to translate words, sentences, so we can understand this text better. Silahkan. Kalau ini kita we translate it together, so if anyone finish doing the job, just continue us, just join with us, and I need your participation, so we will keep alive tonight. Silahkan Mbak, saya bantu juga mengartikan.
Mungkin faktor terpenting dalam mengurangi jumlah cedera otak traumatis. Jumlah trauma cedera otak ya, Miss. However, bagaimanapun, lies not with the player.
Lies
Tidak
terletak, bukan bohong, tapi terletak. Tidak terletak pada pemain,
pelatih atau administrator.
But with the media and fans.
Tapi juga dengan media dan penggemar.
Jadi the biggest factor that affect the brain injuries is not the athlete itself or the coach or the administrator, but the fans and media. So what happened with the fans and media? Just continue.
Sport media produser media olahraga sudah terbiasa menampilkan permainan tackles.
Tadi apa? Tackling dah. Jadi yang menghalang yang menggunakan bahu dan lengan tadi. Tackle yang paling agresif. Intense itu artinya yang paling brutal dan pemain yang paling brutal. Kemudian NFL broadcast often broadcast itu penyiar, berarti siaran NFL pun sering mengulang adegan atau memutar kembali acara yang terutama di bagian-bagian yang memiliki unsur-unsur kekerasan. Ditambah lagi, komentator marvel at the physical powers of the players involved. Ditambah lagi, si komentator di marvel itu menambahkan komentar berkaitan dengan fisik pemain. Kemudian some sport program even feature weekly countdowns of the hardest hit. Berarti
beberapa program olahraga bahkan memiliki
fitur itu bentuk
kalau dihitung mundur ya
weekly countdowns, artinya hitungan mingguan dari hardest hits, pukulan paling keras.
Ketika media exalts
itu sama dengan praise,
memuji ya, perilaku berbahaya semacam itu Para profesional,
mendapat apa?
penghargaan. Oh,
Bukan, itu bukan artinya bukan penghargaan.
rewarded.
Sebagai upahnya, sebagai gantinya, para profesional ini saling injuring, melukai satu dengan yang lain di lapangan. Kemudian, dan amateurs, pemula, become more likely to try to imitate their favorite NFL athletes.
Menjadi lebih
become more likely, menjadi ingin serupa dengan
atlet NFL favorit mereka.
Announcers,
penyiar, komentator, produser televisi, dan olahragawan.
sport writers, pembaca berita olahraga atau wartawan olahraga, should engage, harus
terlibat
dalam collective effort to cease glorifying, harus terlibat bersama untuk dalam usaha cease itu tulisannya cheese tapi bacanya cease. Cease itu kata lain dari stop. Jadi cease glorifying brutal plays, berhenti memuja-muja permainan brutal. In turn, sebaliknya, fans should stop expecting.
Penggemar harus berhenti mengharapkan
pemain
favorit mereka
mempertaruhkan nyawa on the line for purpose of entertainment. Mempertaruhkan nyawa mereka untuk tujuan hiburan. Players must stop being encouraged to trade their careers, health, happiness, and their life for the sake of gain. Pemain harus berhenti. Encourage, harus berhenti didorong untuk menjual karir, kesehatan,
kebahagiaan, dan kehidupan demi permainan.
Jadi, so if we summarize through these passages from the last week and today, we are talking about the brain injuries. A lot of athletes, they suffered brain injuries because of the tackles. They hit each other, and why they hit each other? Because in games sometimes the commentator, the writer, the right sport writers, the news anchor, and also the fans, they are expecting that the athletes they do some hazardous behavior to make them happy. For example, if a football players they hit each other and the media will blow up the news and it becomes greater and greater. We can see from these stories, from these articles, that the writer blames the fans and also the media because of the brain injuries. The main problem of athletes' brain injuries not amongst the athletes or the sport administrator or the coaches, but the biggest causes of the brain injuries is fans and also media. Now we will move to some comprehensive questions. We have 6 questions. Kita punya 6 soal. Let's move to slide 9. Okay. How many students in now? 6. Mbak Sela, Mbak Etik, Mbak Sulinda, Mbak Ika, Mbak Sriwati. Number 1. The author apparently believes that if you are not sure with your answers, you can reread the article. Kalau nggak yakin dengan jawabannya, boleh baca ulang lagi artikelnya.
C, Miss.
Yeah, number 1, what is the answers?
C,
B. Doctor needs to do
C,
more
C, C.
research.
C.
C.
Amateur athletes suffer more serious long-term effects of CTA than professional athletes.
Oh yeah. Okay, thank you. So, if you say that, can you provide which which sentences that show your answers? The author apparently believes that. I think we can find this on the last paragraph. We discussed it a few minutes ago. The author apparently believes that. You can go to the last paragraph. I will mention the last paragraph. The last 5 lines. Announcers, commentators, television producers, sport writers should engage in a collective effort to cease glorifying brutal plays. So this one is the writer's main idea. Look, from the first sentence says, let's go to the 8th slide. Perhaps the most important factor in reducing the number of traumatic brain injuries, however, lies not with the players, the coaches, or administrators, but with the media and fans. So, from this passage, we know that the writer believes that media and fans should be blamed for the traumatic brain injuries. Okay, so the correct answers for number 1 is D. Fans share some of the blame for athlete injuries. Why? Because they glorify when the athletes hurt each other. It seems that they are the big hero because the players hit another one and they can beat them. Number 2. According to the author, each of the following statements are true except which one? So which one is wrong? Number 2. Anyone? So according to the authors, each of the following statements are true except A. Let's discuss one by one. A. Tackling itself is not dangerous. However, players who use improper tackling form may suffer injury. Yeah, I think you can find it on the fourth paragraph. B. Scientists have established a link between players who shoot themselves and others and the one set of city. Yeah, we can also find the statement that some players who suffer from brain injuries sometimes they commit themselves in suicide. And C. NFL officials have done nothing to address the problem of city. Is it correct? No. The truth is, NFL and FL officials have done a lot of things to address the problem of city. They did a lot of experiments and conducting observation at laboratory to observe what happened during the brain injuries and what is the long effect after the injuries. So the correct answer is C, because C is wrong. 3. According to the authors, which of the following contributes to an increase in incidence of CTE in amateur players? Do you still remember the definition of amateurs? Amateurs mean beginner. 1. Fewer safety regulation than professional players. Look, the question is, which of the following contributes to an increase in incidence of CTE in amateur players? 2. A lack of education geared to youth players about the dangers of head injuries. 3rd, a desire to emulate professionals. Emulate means like copying or imitate. Emulate means imitate. So based on the stories we read, the correct answer is E. 1, 2, and 3. The three of the results, the three of the answers are the causes of the increasing in city incidents. 4. As used in paragraph 4, which is the best synonym of laudable? Yeah, I already mentioned that before from the first paragraph. Laudable means praiseworthy. 5. The author's tone of the final paragraph can be best described as apologetic, depressed, confused, solemn, helpless. Yeah, the correct answer is solemn. Solemn means accuse, blame, menuduh. As used in the final paragraph, which is the best antonym for exalt. The best antonym. Exalts have the same meaning with praise and also laudable. So, exalt, the antonym is?
C.
No, antonym. Antonym means the opposite.
Lawan kata.
Ya, jadi HSP lawannya memuji itu apa? E. Criticize. Oke, sekarang Next, from the last paragraph, this is how we determine the main ideas. First, find the topic or main idea sentence. Then, list 2 under 3 main ideas within the informational text. Then, the third, explain the main idea in 4 or 8 word sentences. And last one, determine the theme within the author picture. Jadi ini adalah cara untuk mencari ide pokok. Sekarang, we will discuss the book. Do you bring your book? Bawa buku semua? Tentu
Yes,
ya.
Miss.
Oke. Mari kita diskusikan 9.2, page 9.2. Entering by reciting some ideas 1. The title is Taxi, Taxi, Well, Hopefully. I don't know what is it about. Let's find it together. We have a lot of reading types that haven't been discussed. Oke. Siapa yang bisa baca ini? Semua bisa baca? Sudah dipegang semua bukunya? Do you already have the book?
Yang teksi-teksi ini ya, Miss?
Ya. Halo Mbak, ini siapa aja yang bisa aktif hari ini?
Saya ada, Miss, sudah balik.
Oh iya, Mbak Etik sudah balik. Terus yang lain? Memang jam 10:30 itu jam tidurnya Akung sama Ama ya?
Iya, kan itu kan ya jam ini, Miss. Jam selesainya drama apa tuh Mandarin kalau nggak salah. Biasanya nenekku kan nonton Mandarin dulu sebelum tidur.
Oh, jadi jam 10:30 jam tidur karena selesai nonton drama.
Maybe, I don't know, but the others.
Well, all of you have the same time. When one of you have to take your Akung go to bed and the other also do that. So maybe all of your Akung watch the same drama.
I think because the grandma and grandpa got nothing to do.
How old is your grandma?
My grandma likes to watch Mandarin's movie.
How old is she?
Sorry, Miss?
How old is she?
96. Going to be 97.
96? Wow.
Yeah.
So really old.
But she is still healthy, Miss.
Oh.
It's amazing. It is amazing.
I'm always amazed how they keep their healthy, when they have the long life.
She doesn't eat salty and oily, and yeah, she doesn't like that because that is doesn't good for her healthy.
I know a lot of delicious food will steal your life, but delicious food sometimes make your life short. But that's life.
Yeah, Miss, kan like Indonesian food is too oily, so the Indonesian people is seldom has long life.
Okay, before we discuss this lesson, before we continue to discuss this passage, I want you to report your reading, your weekly reading. Do you still remember that I always ask you to report or to share your reading journal every week? You can read anything and you can share. So I want to another students to speak up tonight. Nanti selain Mbak Etik dulu ya, yang lain dulu.
Iya, Miss. Saya terus, yang lainnya gantian dong.
Silahkan yang lain sudah baca teks satu minggu ini. If any of you read any text, you can share. Mbak Surmiasi, Mbak Ika, it seems that you turn on your microphone. So, are you going to talk? Yeah, we will listen you. Silakan. Nggak ada ya. Kalau untuk tugas,
Saya sudah finish beberapa, finish some of them, but I have to recheck again, make sure that if all is I did it. Kan nyambi, Miss, kadang jadi belum selesai ngecek, nanti kalau sudah dikirim ya, Miss.
ya karena bulan ini kan akhir dari pelajaran kita. This month will be our last meeting. Kan kita cepat sekali.
We don't find in another class for next week.
No. We still have one more. We still have one more meeting.
Oh, I see.
This is the 10th meeting. We have 11 meetings for one semester. Oh, it's so fast. Jadi setelah ini langsung ke semester 5 ya.
Iya, Miss.
Oh, cepat sekali.
Banyak cobaannya, Miss, semester ini.
Apa Mbak cobaannya? Banyak job ya di luar.
Bukan, kadang kayak kadang udah kecapean, Miss, sudah lelah, terus ya lumayan juga, terus kayak kemarin tuh sempat ke Kaohsiung 2 hari, jadi nggak sempat belajar, kayak udah aduh, kayak mau nyerah gitu, tapi no, I cannot do it. Nggak boleh.
Semester sebelumnya nggak sepadat ini ya Mbak?
Enggak, Miss, semester sebelumnya saya kan nggak ikut lomba. Saya cuma aktif ngeblok aja.
Oh, tapi kalau yang lain, teman-teman yang lain masih juga, kalau dari mata kuliah lain tugas-tugasnya apakah banyak? Do you have another assignment from another courses? Oke, rasa-rasanya hanya saya dan Mbak Etik yang dari tadi. Tadi ada Mbak Ika, tapi Mbak Ika sekarang sudah nggak tahu di mana. Mungkin Mbak Ika ada kerjaan. minggu depan, next week, we will meet at the same time and we will continue the last chapters of this book. Jadi, I think we have to close today's class. So thank you for joining this class. I'll see you next week with a new chapter, the main chapter of this book. And I'll see you guys. Thank you. Happy holidays.